live. This is going to be a love reading, you guys. Let's call on the divine. And right off the back, though, this is going to be a general love reading. Not every love reading is going to resonate with everyone. Please take what does resonate and leave the rest behind, or pick another love reading if you find this doesn't resonate at all. But let me call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages on what's going on in our love life. What is our divine masculine feeling, thinking? What's the next moves? What should we expect in our love life? Right off the back, I feel like this person finds you so addictive. They're almost intimidated by you. So it's hard for them to fully maintain their masculinity around you, or at least they feel like that, because I feel like a lot of you guys are taking a strong lead here. This person almost feels like they want to turn into a lap dog around you. It's like, whoa, you're such a powerful, confident person. This is somebody that really loves your confidence. They cherish your confidence here. And but your confidence is like almost like it's not overbearing. You have a higher level of confidence than this person feels like they have. Some of them are wondering why you would be attracted to a person like them. They don't really, they don't necessarily, they're a humble person. I'm not going to say they don't rate themselves highly, but they're very humble and they feel like maybe you guys came from different parts of life, like different leagues here, where they felt like, they might feel like they're a nerd, or they might feel like you're too smart, like, and they're not smart. They're like, why would you want me? Like, you're a nerd. I'm a hood guy. Like, like I'm a jigaboo of any color. Like, I'm like, oh my God, seeing all these different colored jigaboos, and then seeing the black people here looking like Gullah Gullah Island, like in Reading Rainbow. I'm like, this is interesting. Like, yo, I'm like, why is there Justin Bieber smoking blunts in the woods in the Netherlands, in Europe? Like, yeah, either way, I don't know. I'm like, I'm like, this is interesting because the blacks where I was, they did not look innocent, nor did the Hispanics. Like, we all walked around with switchblades. Like, I'm so annoyed by the crackheads. Like, come on, yo, I'm with my kid, and you asking me for $20. You see, I'm struggling just like you. Like, let me stop. This is a love reading. I can't. My tongue. All right. And this is the energy I feel. This feels like happiness coming in. Your loved one makes, you make your loved one really happy and giddy to the point where like they have to almost submit to calm themselves here. And this could be another thing. Some of you guys might have grown up in poverty, ghetto areas, or just somewhere where you had to handle yourself in a confident way, and you couldn't really be intimidated. And so this person could have grown up where they could have had a softer life. This masculine could have had a softer life than you, the feminine, whatever your struggles were. And they feel almost like a feminine energy around you here. This is interesting because they're trying not to put you on a pedestal, but they're having a hard time not putting you on a pedestal here. This is energy of somebody feeling I don't know, like you're cooler than them. Time spent with you was the happiest time of my life. So yeah, this person, you make them really happy. You make them laugh. You make them giggle and want to kick their feet like when they're talking on the phone with you. Or this is the future energy that's coming in, especially if you guys have been trying to manifest love. Some of you guys may have went to practitioners. You could have went to the Botanica. You could have went to online practitioners. Some of you guys could be using love subliminals to attract love here. I feel like you got the perfect love coming in though. Like some of you guys have already connected to divine masculine. If not, this could be like your future relationship of like what the the divine masculine might be thinking of you. I feel tired of hiding my true feelings from you. I feel tired of hiding my true feelings from you. Yeah, this person feels overly giddy and they feel like if they were like to just praise you, worship you, you would get bored of them. But it's like almost like they just want to like literally like get on their knees and just lay in their lap. They're like, I just love your energy. I love you. I love being around you. Like, how did I get someone like you attracted to me? They're like, I don't understand. Like, please explain again, like, how did I attract someone like you? And then, like, like through this lover, you're going to fully feel your uniqueness and your you-ness. Like, like this is a type of lover that makes you feel like it's inside out. Like everything about you to them, even down to the way you dress, is like perfect, better than perfect. And then they're seeing that, what was I gonna say? Divine, please tell me more. We got a blank card coming up. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm at a loss for words here. That's probably what they're feeling and thinking. Some of them are at a loss for words. We got your presence in my life gives me peace. Your presence in my life gives me peace here. Yeah, this you bring this person a lot of peace and energy. You give this person a lot of peace in their life. Your presence really brings them peace here. Um and you have a lot of peace within, but this person definitely they have a lot of love for you. They feel like you guys are a unique individual. And what is this coming out? Divine, just something more. Only you can see through me. You do have somebody here that I'm pushing out the karmic energy because it's like somebody is extremely envious. They didn't want you to find this type of love here. They wanted everything to matter, but not a lot of things matter to you. I can see through, only you can see through me. Only you can see through me. This person feels like only you can see through them here and whatnot. Somebody wanted to bring your love. I'm not even going to tap into that energy. Let's pull some more cards. I would like to give this another chance. I would like to give this another chance coming out here. This is the energy I was feeling coming through here. It's somebody that they're not going to do anything like right by you. This energy that wants to give you another chance. A lot of you guys, you do have a divine masculine coming in, and this person truly does see you for who you are. I feel like this person feels like you see them as well. A lot of you guys have the same interests and they're figuring out that this is why they love you and this is why you choose them, because you truly feel safe with them, because a lot of other guys are too intimidated by you to the point where they might try to break you or break you down here. You feel that this person almost wants to submit to avoid that, like tearing into you, like and like trying to because if you feel like if you're really attractive and stuff, and like a lot of people could be intimidated by you, both men and women. They could get like socially awkward, and then once they get socially awkward they start poking at you and whatnot. But this person like almost wants to put their weapons down and submit, so that they don't catch themselves afraid to lose you or afraid that you could destroy them, break their heart here and whatnot. Um, we got, I am hopeful that we will reunite again. I am hopeful that we will reunite again. Is coming out under, I feel tired of hiding my true feelings for you. I'm hopeful that we will reunite again. Some of you guys with this, I want to try this again. This isn't all bad energy. This is just maybe a long distance relationship where it didn't work out. So you guys could have tried to be with other people, but they feel like maybe having a physical in-person connection isn't the most bad thing. Like you guys have a true connection, and they also starting to realize that plane tickets, like they're not that expensive. Like it's not that far. It's not that hard to get to you. It's not, like they could easily come to you. You guys could easily build a relationship here. And I feel like that's what's coming towards you is like a true divine connection. And Spirit is saying, take it slow, I guess, in your relationships. See if you like the person, see if you guys connect, and wonder if you like them. Don't go into people trying to power you into feeling like you have to appeal to them. You don't have to appeal to anybody. That person don't like you, they don't like you. They think you're this, they think you're that, then that's not somebody that belongs in your head space. They don't belong in your life. Just move on from that. A lot of you guys are pulling your energy into like, do I like you? Do I find you respectful enough to date? Like, do I even want to be on a date with you? You guys have to pull yourself out of, oh, these guys don't even want a real date. Who cares? Like, you don't want to be around somebody like that. Block them. You'll find guys who want to date you, take you out. The more you're willing to move on from these people, the more and more and better quality you'll get. The more less access you allow people to have or want with people, like, the more and more people will do to have access to you. Some people, unfortunately, will try to do that in a toxic way, as I see a lot of men like wiling out that they actually have to have good personalities to attract women, or they don't just automatically attract women. Like, like, I don't know. Like, online I see the loneliness epidemic happening, and it's frustrating a lot of guys because, like, I don't know, like, because it's just a lot of guys are going crazy online. Like, they seem either overly desperate, like overly sexual, flirting in everybody's YouTube comments or messaging every single person online. Like, every single girl within the same friend circle. I'm like, why would you say hey to every single girl in the same circle? Just to see who, hey, do you know he messaged me? Yeah, he messaged me too. I'm like, I believe he did. I'm like, you're desperate. You're like, like, you like, you looking for anything you could get here. Like, I sometimes, without trying to make true connections, and they don't know how to make connections too. And then that ends up frustrating them because they don't, like, it frustrates the system here. And so just realize a lot of guys are socially inept. Like, like, and they're dumb. They listen to red pill crap, like, and then they get, like, I don't know, wounded from being turned down so many times by so many different women. Like, especially guys who play the numbers games are the worst mentally. I feel like a lot of us, we're moving into not trying to find love. We're letting love happen. We're letting love happen naturally rather than trying to go after it, because too many women and men that pursue love, they end up broken because that girl, the Latino girl that went viral because she got stood up for a date and she was crying. She's like, I made a whole jug of horchata for him. I got this and that, and I don't even know if that's real or not, because people make content for TikTok. But she did a whole bunch to for this guy, and she only was talking to him for 4 days, and then she's crying, like, because he stood her up there. A lot of you guys are pulling yourself out of idolizing love here. And a lot of you guys know, like, it's going to happen naturally. And a lot of you guys are just tired of the general dating field because there's just too many disgusting men out there. Like, like, they're truly desperate, disgusting. Like, they go after everything they could get. I'm like, you don't even know how to make that connection. But this divine masculine and you, it's a true bond that nobody's going to be able to break up. Like, nothing here could stop what's meant for you, because you guys are going to truly enjoy each other's company here. You guys are truly, and you guys completely cut out anybody from trying to access you to play that numbers game. That's why I don't talk to any guys trying to kick it to me in the street. I'm like, you do that every day, all day. You probably got AIDS, HIV, all of that. Not to even STD shame, but I'm like, if you could just holler at women on the street and whatnot, and especially if you're coming at it extra sexually. Oh, hey, sexy, dang, you think, I'm just saying beautiful. I'm like, why is it all about physical appearance? I already know where you're coming from. Get up, get out of my face. You ain't got shit on. No, you desperate, dirty, ugly. Like, don't know how to socialize, I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. See, yeah, this person feels like you deserve so much better, but what they got to get out of is thinking that cooler or cuter is better. Like you guys don't deserve those players. You got like this person almost want to imagine you with a player, as this person has been played too many times before, unfortunately, by there are careless women in this world. I can't say that there's not. We all know there's dumb bitches. A lot of those competitive, weird women, they don't like men who actually have compassion and not. They like competing with women and trying, well, I'm better than her. And oh, because da, 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 and they don't ever even think about the guy's personality and what a loser this guy is. So a lot of things you're also being leveled up in love because a lot of you guys you cut off all the loser bitches in your life too. I feel like some of you guys could have let a lot of loser bitches around you just because they were women and whatnot. But I feel like now you're like, whoa, okay, let me readjust my eyes. That's not like anything I need. In my life, this weirdo, even if necessarily they were nice to you, you could have saw like how they treated other women and whatnot. Because I used to have a friend too. Like I went through many friends, like yeah, more friends than guys, like in different types of friends here, or whatever. Like, but we're walking. I never thought of her to be such a loser bitch until we're walking. And I see a girl walk past us, and she had a real nice shape. She was beautiful, hair blown in the wind. I look at her, but I barely notice people. Like I looked and thought she was pretty, but I never look into people like how other people look into people. Like that always shocks me. Like I don't write whole stories about people. I can see people's outfit. I'm like, ooh, she put that on. I can see people's yeah, until they're coming to me and I feel them assessing me, then it kicks in. Or I could feel different threats. Like I don't know how to explain it, but either way, she's walking past, beautiful girl, and then a friend that I'm with looks at her and starts laughing, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha, like just to get under her skin. I told her right then and there, I said, "Why are you laughing?" Because she looks stupid. Look at that, and said it loud enough for her to hear. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, "Why do you do that?" We had a full talk right there, but I had to I cursed her. I was like, and I'm like, you don't know if that girl is on the edge. What if she had people? What if she was walking to a car full of other bitches? They want to get out and fight us, and like all of the things you didn't think about here. And I'm with you. That was the last time I hung out with that person. I'm like, this is a loser bitch. Well, she's the one who had her stomach out. She's trying to. I'm like, whoa, you're a loser bitch. I said, she actually looks good. She looks perfect. I'm like, that should be crazy to me. A lot of you guys got rid of these dumb bitches because they don't do shit but bring women down entirely. And that's helping you to up your dating life here because you're not allowing a lot of people to have access to you. If you around a lot of loser bitches, it's hard to secure love. I fell in love with you the moment we connected. I fell in love with you the moment we connected. Yeah, this person fell in love with you. You have a surprisingly deep mind and they find it refreshing. And this is helping them get over your appearance and the fact that you're so fly. Your flyness intimidates this guy. Like you guys are whatever you are is something about you that's so calm, so like you're some of you guys just have a little thugger in you. Like you show love just like a real thug do. Well, that's what Lil Kim said, right? Show love just like a real thug do. I'm always with you in spirit. I'm always with you in spirit here. They feel like you're so real, and I feel like you guys have connected spiritually. They love that you guys don't just let anybody in here, and you guys use your discernment. This person is falling more and more in love with you, like over time. It truly is a soul connection. This person feels as safe with you as you feel with them and they're learning to get past like maybe like your physical hair, but some people could have misjudged you by your physicality. Some guys are really beautiful, and maybe some of you guys, you might carry yourself in like a, I'm not gonna say a masculine way. Like I don't know, like something about you is different, like than other people here. Divine, please tell me more. Please don't feel disappointed with me. Please don't feel disappointed with me. See, I could feel this person has to up their self esteem. Your divine masculine might need help from you to up their self esteem here. This is a person that if you take steps towards them, they will notice you, but they might have it hard, find it hard for you to come towards them here, especially if you know this person is, like, I feel like you can intuitively tell if this person is going to be receptive to your energy or not. Please don't feel disappointed with me coming out. Let's see what else is coming out. We got, I lack courage to come back to you. I lack courage to come back to you here. This energy is some sort of past energy that tried to play with you or play games with you or just was detached or had some ideas about you. And now your life has moved on. And now it's like, I don't know, they want to come back and disassemble you and, like, I don't know, like do something here to, like, I don't know, hurt your feelings, do something. Divine, please tell me more. We got a blank card. Every time I say I don't know, blank comes out. Spirit said, I don't know either. You are my light in the darkest times. You are my light in the darkest times here. I feel like this person loves you because you guys could make light of tough situations where other people could have like pouted in the corner. Like really like, like it had to like drill it in, make them feel this type of way. Like I don't know, cut into them in a certain energy here. Why does this deck have so many freaking blank cards in it? I'm gonna have to put these to the side and draw something on it. We both still need more time to heal and grow from it. We both need more time to heal and grow from this. Yeah, energy. Yeah, I feel like you guys both maybe need time to grow and heal because I feel like some of you guys could have been rejected by the world. Or you could have just had a lot of people wanting to play in your energy. Like, oh, you thought you had love and a friend. I'm actually here to like rip you apart. I'm actually here to like put you down. Like, you had too many people playing in your face to try to pull you down and pull you under. So it could have affected you and your masculine self esteem, where you guys are both realizing that you're pretty awesome people. You're awesome, loving people here, you know. And that old energy does want to come through, but I'm not bringing that energy out. It's just somebody here that wants to have fun. Maybe you guys were party girls at some point. They're like, why are you not partying anymore? Like, they want you back outside where you're accessible and whatnot. A lot of you guys, you be grown up now. You're off living your life and whatnot. It's like, I don't know. This energy is bothersome though. It's like they're bothered by you and you don't care. My loneliness is killing me when you're not around. My loneliness is killing me when you're not around. Yeah, this person feels like they talk to other people, but it's not that true soul level type of connection here. It's like a true soul level connection that you and this divine masculine is going to have. They feel lonely. They're not the type to I don't know, try to rely on like any attention that they could get, like other toxic masculines. They rely on any attention they could get, even if it's just like a random person on YouTube noticing them. I'm gonna say the most this that thing. I'm gonna say that. I don't care. Whatever will work to get some response and attention. I don't care if it's if as long as I can make her read my comment or something. I don't care if I get the bitch mad. I just need attention. Like that type of toxic loneliness that could never be filled. Like this person, they have people around and they have people like that need them and whatnot, but they don't truly feel seen unless they're talking to you because they could demask here. It's a very intimate connection that you and this masculine have. It's definitely not a toxic connection. And Spirit is also saying, don't let no loser bitch make you feel like you're stuck up for actually having standards here. There's a lot of loser bitches that would just be around anyone just to have people around, just to have some sort of attention, just to have some sort of love, just to have something here. And then, you guys don't do that. You guys don't be around just anybody. You know the difference between love and attention, and the difference between getting to know someone and just getting someone's attention. Some of you guys might do work where it requires that everybody does work where it's like attention required. So that should be annoying after a while. Like I had a crush on you from the very start. I had a crush on you from the very start. This person loved, like I said, your physicality, but they immediately rejected themselves for you in their minds. Some of these people, they're like, oh, she's beautiful. She's not going to like me. And then you're like, oh, I like this guy. I think he's a nice guy. Da, 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 da. And then next thing you know, like you guys are linked in, like this person wants to be with you. They want to, love you here. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. I can't stop thinking about what we had. I can't stop thinking about what we had is coming out here. Yeah, there's definitely past energy wanting to come back. This person is almost turned into like a stalker type of energy here. But cord cut, cleanse, try to get rid of that energy. It is getting frustrated. Like, this is like, I don't know, dirty booty energy, getting frustrated from the past for some of you guys. I feel like a lot of you guys, it didn't go anywhere with this person. Like you guys may or may not have slept together, but I feel like it was never any sort of established bond. And this is what frustrates them, is that they don't have a right to like be in your life. That's why it's a lot of men are toxic. I realize that, like, you can't really even answer a message from them, because once they have, like, they got your attention, they'll stalk the fuck out of you and think that they could keep getting your attention again. You don't remember I said you were beautiful, and then you like that message, you like the comment. Even me on YouTube, it's like weird how many guys commented. I like they comment, thanks. Then I get an email, hey, I'm Jack. You just like my comment. I want to know. I'm like, you are a desperate, dirty, dumb fuck. You see, my email is just for booking tarot readings. Like, how desperate could you be? Like, like what goes through your head? Like, I'm like, you just literally try to get with every woman you meet and come across here. This is that type of energy where you could have gave them like a lick of attention. And then it's not just one email. They'll keep emailing again and again and again. And I could sense the energy of like they feel owed a response. Just tell me yes or no. I'm like, you can't, because then once that stalker energy is ignited, even telling them yes or no, they're gonna keep stalking you. Then they're gonna say ignorant, mean things to you. Then they're gonna make a new YouTube account that has a similar screen name. They're gonna try to stay in your brain. They're gonna try to pull you down. Like, like really get in your head and like make you feel regret for even talking to them in the first place. As long as I don't do nothing online, I'll never be interested in you from YouTube or wherever you see me at, Twitter, whatever. I don't do nothing online, and I don't do nothing black or Hispanic. I only date white guys, and I don't care. No misogynistic cultures, like none of that. I don't give a fuck. Like, nah. Because the level of entitlement, like, increases as the skin color does. I guess white men have been knocked down enough socially, or at least the ones that have come after a black girl sometimes, to not have that type of arrogance. I'm like, I thank them for that. Black white guys' opinions don't matter. And like, I'm like, yeah, neuter those motherfuckers. And now let's neuter all of the other men. Black guys' opinions don't matter anymore. Spanish guys' opinions don't matter anymore. Muslim men' opinion don't matter. Indian man' opinion don't matter. All that rape in India, and y'all used to burn women on their grave, called sati. Like when the husband died, they will burn women on the husband's grave. And that's where that devaluation came from. That'll make a pack of them stare at you. Like, oh, like, because they don't have any humanization. I'm like, it doesn't matter what an African man think, you cut women clits off. And like there's been whole schoolgirls murdered, like a whole school of like schoolgirls were broken in by like the schoolboys next door, and they murdered and slaughtered a bunch of 12-year-old girls and raped them. I'm like, yo, and it had to be almost like 100 girls slaughtered, raped, and murdered by like 100 and something African boys too. I'm like, each culture is too much rape there. Like, like and slaughtering of women for me to give a fuck about what you matter. You don't matter. Like, like, if you a man, you're gonna have to earn mattering to me. You get the hell out of my face. I'll talk. I've been working on my self love and self worth coming out here. I've been working on my self love and self worth. And then guys who take up for rape. That's why I lost respect for black men. A common black man, he just takes up for black rapists. I'm like, what, Kobe, everything. I'm like, how? Why would you? She's probably lying. Meg lying. Kobe Bryant accused her lying. The hairstylist that Snoop Dogg drugged and raped is lying. Yeah. Oh, and no, I don't believe any of these women are lying for money or clout. And why would you even get in it in the first place? And then they start. It's never. The response is never good enough for me. I'm like, and then I'm like, that's scary. It's scary because I'm like, you're not trying to end rape, and then equal rights mean equal lefts. I'm like, no, it doesn't. And you're also, I'm like, you're not trying to end rape, you're trying to rape as much as Epstein did. Like, why? Well, if Epstein got to rape, black men should get to rape just as much. Taken up for R. Kelly. I'm like, this is crazy. I can't be around you. I don't want to trust you. I don't fuck with you. And then femicide in Latin communities too. Like, because that I grew up around black and Hispanics, both a heavy amount to know they act just the same. I'm like, y'all niggas gotta clean up your image before you ever worry about a female, what she did, because it's not half as bad as what a man did in his lifetime. I'm like, oh no, I'll never feel not 1 ounce of shame and blame in anything. Only thing I feel is if I could reach for my pistol long for fast enough when this person coming towards me. I sometimes struggle to express my feelings for you. Yeah, this person has strong emotions for you that they sometimes struggle to express. They feel like you might be better at verbalizing your words here. Well, this is a true intellectual person who, yeah, this is a true intellectual person who maybe they express themselves in computers or something, or in, hmm, they have different logical ways of expressing themselves, and they don't have a lot of ways to express themselves emotionally here. This person might like to express themselves emotionally by sending you gifts, buying you things, or they're wondering if you're into that. Like, what is the best way to express their emotions to you and for you? Like, somebody, they imagine themselves jumping straight to the cuddling and stuff, but they feel like realistically that's not going to be right. They want to, I don't know, have a, I don't know, a strong bond. Divine, please tell me more. I struggle to show you how much I truly care. I struggle to show you how much I truly care is coming out under here. And it's coming out underneath. I had a crush on you from the very start. Yeah, this person struggles to show you how they really care. And I don't know why I'm laughing because I'm like, yeah, we do need to knock the egos down to every man. Like, like, yo, knock them down. Like, tell them to open their pockets. Like, yeah, I did white people during Black Lives Matter. Like, truly tear them down, tear them all apart. Like, I was like, yo, oh gosh, confuse them, make them, challenge them to rap battles and murder their ego. I want to reach out to you is coming out here under I can't stop thinking about you. Something you said could have really stuck in your divine masculine's head where I guess they want to reach out to you because you're stuck on their mind. Let me drink some water. It's hot here, hot in here. This is like the hottest, one of the hotter days it's been here. It gets hot for like 2 to 3 days, and then it rains, and then it gets cold like fall. I'm like, this weather is interesting, but it definitely feels like I kind of skipped summertime being in the Netherlands. This is not like a hot pavement New York summer. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. I wish I could hold see I told you. This person wants to hold you, but they're like that's not right. They feel like if you guys go out and eat, they're trying to get out the thought that they could do or say something that's going to make you make them lose your respect. And some of you guys also, you might be a little mean. You might come off a little bit mean, and they don't want you to hurt their feelings. Like it's like this this energy because you come off as protective if you're resonating with this energy. But I'm feeling a lot of nervous energy from your masculine that he's trying to heal here. He wants to take his time with you, but he feels like he doesn't have much to say, like, other than just like and how to show it. Like he feels like he doesn't have as much emotional substance as you guys. There, but I feel like he's thinking of ways to make it really special with you. Like basically take it like that. You guys first interaction. You are my total world. You are my total world. I feel like this person might also want to travel with you, maybe travel the world with you, fly around with you, live a good life with you. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. Yeah, yeah, okay. I wish I could feel, yeah, okay. So this person is having those types of thoughts next to you, thoughts about you, a being next to you. This is what they mostly imagine. You guys cuddling and talking, you laying on their chest and whatnot. But when they try to imagine you guys out and about in social settings, it's like they feel like they're overthinking it. Like they're like, what would I say to them at a restaurant? Like, what would I say? They want to skip almost to the quiet part of the relationship. A lot of you guys, just because they want it, doesn't mean you have to give that to them. Make them verbalize themselves, make them take you out, and don't feel any bad don't make room for him. Like, he's gonna have to step into that masculine position and find a way to do it. Just because he wants to skip to the cuddling, and you could he might want to, but no, don't, you don't have to give it to him. Here, allow him to be somebody you like. We got your warmth radiates through your soul. Your warmth radiates through your soul here. Yeah, this energy feels very warm too. So it's like, you or your energy feels very warm. This energy feels warm, but nah, his energy doesn't feel very warm. This energy does feel a little nervous, a little chaotic here. And somebody's wondering if they would be some sort of a exception or not. If maybe you guys do have a certain preferences, maybe you don't like tall guys, maybe you don't like this type of guy, you don't like that type of guy. And I don't know. They're wondering, or would they get shot down here? We got My emotions for you are running deep. My emotions for you are running deep here. Somebody feels deeply rejected by you, and I feel like your divine masculine is feeling that masculine's energy towards you. Some of this masculine, the toxic masculine, might be trying to do certain love spells to like cast on your love life to try to turn your divine masculine into a toxic masculine. But this divine masculine is resistant to that. I don't think he's going to turn into a toxic masculine just because that's what somebody wants to do to him. My emotions for you are running deep. I already read that. My emotions for you are still there. Yeah, somebody wants to, this past energy wants to come back for some of you guys. I guess I didn't call on just the divine masculine. I did say general love, so we could definitely touch on some of this since it wants to come out. And this is coming out in the same pile for you. My all in the same. Yeah. I want to reach out, all in the same pile, this begging ass energy. My emotions for you are still there. So, yeah, this person, they still have emotions for you, but you just don't like them. And you guys can't re explain liking them. Like, I feel like with this energy, like the more attention you give them, the more hope you would give them because this is not somebody that recognizes you as a person. This person recognizes women as something that you could eventually break down. You could eventually, if they do or say the right thing, they could get you back, control you, and whatnot. They're just not understanding that you just don't mess with them. This is the type of person we're like, okay, well, we could be friends then. Like, why we can't be friends and da 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 da. Da. That's not, and then it's like, nah, I don't want it. Why you don't want to be my friend? And da 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 da. And da 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 da. Why I think, and then it's like, that's annoying energy. That's another reason I'm not nice to men and I just go strictly for the kill. I'm like, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my. It's just start boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yeah. And then people say that this is why you get into it. Like, yeah, they don't even blame my outfits. They blame my mouth and the fact I roll my eyes, give a cat caller the middle finger. Because I be wanting to give them total rejection because I know how what is that like I don't want to say autistic people, but I have been around as a person diagnosed with a mental illness. I've been around different people with different mental states, and I could understand that some people, like a lot of guys, they're truly slow. So even saying something like, I'm sorry, I have a husband. They truly hear that as, I would date you if I didn't have a husband. Oh, so like, you want to get rid of him? You want to get a divorce and have my number? Like, or we could like be friends and do this slowly. Like, that's like they don't understand it. You gotta give like then people because I always get judged for being mean to men by women that try to disable me. I didn't think that I'm like, shut the fuck up. You a loser bitch. You be meaner to women than you are to men. I'm like, you're such a loser bitch. Oh God. Like, yo, that's got I've gotten into with so many females. Just I'm like, oh, get here because I could smell his lies. I could smell that trickery. I could smell that you're dumb and you got a toxic, misogynistic mindset. I already know the fallacies in you, just your energy approaching me, and the fact you're talking to me and we're on the street. Like you pick up hoes off the street, bitch. Get out my face. You're a bottom feeder. Yeah. Here, I don't want to leave. No. And then I hate that questioning and manipulate. Well, why? And then you smiling at me lustfully and you ugly as fuck, licking your lips, trying to stand closer to me. And I'm like, yo, here, I'm gonna just end that shit when I could just give you the middle finger. And then most niggas take it well. I'm not gonna lie. It be those few. Like, that be like, a lot of guys just laugh it off. Ha ha, I. Some of them don't. My high, I'm like, shut the fuck up, ring my shit up. Indians don't like that. Oh, why you say it like this? Muslims, oh, okay, yes. No, or not even okay, yes. They'd be like, okay, come on, baby. Why you talk like that? Come on. All right, I bring it up. Like, I'm like, why? Like, they respond well to meanness. Other guys don't. I'm like, some guys have bigger egos than others. They can't take you sucking your teeth and rolling your eyes. I'm like, nigga, you're the thousandth guy. Like, how high was I coming around thinking we could see eye to eye? That's that. Nah, some people are still dreaming. My higher self is with you every single day coming out here. Yeah, somebody's higher self is with you. I feel like this person, the more maybe you use your humor, you diffuse your intenseness. And a lot of you guys are learning not to apologize for your intenseness. Me too, as a person who is an Aries rising and a Leo moon and a Sagittarius sun, I'm like fire, fire, fire across the board here. And a lot of people mistake me for like a Taurus or something like that because I am a Venus Libra here, but because I'm like I have had my fire contained, like like so many times here. Like, because people are always like, that's too much. I'm like, I don't. I'm like, yo, I'm the no. People be like, I'd be too spicy for a lot of people. I'm like, I'm not apologizing for my intensity anymore as an artist. I will not come and put my intensity in other people's spaces, but I feel like I should be able to have my intensity in my own spaces as long as I walk light. I'm not going to be rude to people who don't try to be rude to me or like, I want to come into alignment with you. Yeah, somebody wants to come into alignment with you. I feel like this person also surprisingly can be intensity. It's intense too. I feel like you guys could be like an all lineup of like maybe like two, like if because fire, 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 they could be water, water, water signs, or vice versa, maybe wind, 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 earth, 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 something where their energy is very boily, very like sporadic, like very like emotional. Because I've met people who are like all water across the board, and a lot of them are like my roommate in college. Oh my gosh, she was a Cancer. I'm like, number one, she be fighting somebody the next moment, crying the other moment. Like she was just a very intense person. Oh my gosh, she asked me one day and I thought it was funny too. She said, "You really don't like me, do you?" And I love this bitch after that because I didn't. I didn't like her. Like, well, I never had beef. And then we talked about it. And then because her friend, she had a girl that was like across the hall. And she was like close with that girl. And I was also close with the other roommate, and I ended up exchanging roommates. And then I got a Leo as a Sagittarius. That Leo and me, we got along until like the end, because Leos could be secretly competitive. Like if we could add on to each other's fire, Leo and Sagittarius. But then it's like I don't know. That being said, we definitely switched. I felt like that was the most one of the most honest conversations we had. But that bitch was like, yo, like she was like too much. And she was on Adderall too. She's like, I know, because I just need my Adderall. I was like, yo, this bitch is like crazy. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. She was an intense person, but I come to appreciate it because she was also very beautiful, though. So I'm like, she probably had to have that intensity because a lot of people test her probably from like a young age. And she had very exotic features and whatnot. No one will ever compare to you. Yeah, this person feels like nobody will ever compare to you. Maybe you guys are someone who can both relate. You can both be very intense people. I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. They think of you whenever they feel lost because now you guys, maybe you're showing more of yourself, or spirit is telling you to attract the people you love, like show what you love, show what you're like, show who you are, show your opinions. Don't be worried about, well, people are going to, like, because at the end of the day, you're going to regret life if you live for people here. Like, here, I feel lost in my life. I've always been afraid of this love. I've always been afraid of this love. This person feels like this is the last love that they want to have in their life. They feel like other loves that they had, they're exhausted. They're exhausted from love. They're love exhausted. So they're hoping that this is the last love that they have. Some of them are trying to stop this type of conversation in their head when they're trying to do things to, like, maybe own you here or try to ensure that you stay with them. They're like, how can I ensure that this person stays with me? Some of you guys, this person might have kids by different people because they try to entrap them, with their children. Like, this person probably, like, I don't know, but this person, yet they don't want to be left, like, so it's some wounding here where after showing their tenderness, and this happens to a lot of people, once we show our tenderness, people are like, ha ha, got you, stab stab. Like, yeah, like, yeah, I'm like, why would you do that? Dang, I should have stayed mean. Here, I started laughing, I forgot. Like, yeah. Yeah, I got tender with you too close, like, but I feel like that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this love reading.